Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Andrew Campbell with Holtec Gaming. Welcome to Zora's Domain. We just made it. How you guys doing tonight? I'm excited to get this ready and started for you guys. But first, unfortunately, and with a heavy heart, we have to say goodbye to one of our fairies. Bye, fairy. Alright, so, why did you do that, Andy? And to that, I reply begrudgingly, we need to get your fish. You got a fish. Hell yeah. Congratulations, Link, you got a fish. We're going to need to hold on to that fish. We're going to need to cherish it. We're going to need to love it. Treat it like one of our own, etc., etc. So I know, I ruined the perfect rupee number specifically because we're going to have to do this diving challenge. Will I be able to do it in one shot? Probably. I've done it in the past. One try, no problem. I do it very consistently. However, it's apparent to me because of how I performed on the chicken, special chicken looking thing over at the Lon Lon Ranch, that may not always be true. So, it's always better safe than sorry. Essentially, you go in here, you dive down, you get all these rupees, and then you do this wonderful dive. Absolutely love it. Normally, whenever you do that dive, you'll be able to hit a couple of them on your first plunge, but it is what it is. Getting 2 per dive is not bad. I think we're actually done. Congratulations, guys. We did it. So now we need to go ahead and head up there, and he'll give us a silver scale, I believe. Silver scale allows us to dive for 6 seconds instead of 3. Is it a little bit of a runaround? Sure. Is it exciting nonetheless? Abso-fucking-lutely. And I'm glad you guys are here to experience it with me. I really am. Speaking of which, if you like it, please like the video. If you don't like it, please like the video. What a graceful dive. Now please take this. I pulled it off of my left butt cheek. You got the silver scale. Jump into the water and press A. You can dive deeper than you could before. Let's do another dive. Whee! Hell yeah. 10 out of 10. So there you go. We can dive for 6. And this takes us to where? Lake Hylia. So you, this doesn't count as the first time you enter it, actually, which is cool because technically the first time we'll go into Lake Hylia is whenever we're an adult. You got an empty bottle, but there's something already inside. Could it be drugs? No, unfortunately not. We're not that lucky, but still. I can neither confirm nor deny that I have done drugs in the past. The short, honest answer, no, I know I have not done drugs. Do I do a little bit of drinking? Abso-fucking-lutely. What veteran doesn't drink a little bit? But I have not done anything else. Period. Do I care if you do? No, I don't judge. I don't think that I'm better than anybody else because I don't do drugs, I don't smoke weed, etc., etc. It's just because I don't have that much money, I guess. I'd rather be able to do YouTube stuff like this and have the right equipment, etc., etc. Or the real reason, to take care of my fucking kids. I guess that's the main reason. You got to make sure that I just bought 8 pairs of underwear for my oldest boy because he's growing like a damn weed. Like, he was just in 10-year-old underwear, and now I'm buying him boys mediums. Like, I'm buying him teenager-sized underwear. It's incredible how big this kid's getting already. It's nuts. But, of course, he is my son. so it is what it is. And yeah, I'm talking about my kid's underwear as this giant King Zora is squatting or shuffling. And yes, did I want to do a party rock song reference? Absolutely. Was I taking a drink of beer instead? Oh yeah. That's just how it's going to be, lads. I don't have to do this, but I'm going to do it. Just like everything, whenever you go to the boss of whatever the hell town before you go to a dungeon, you bring fire to whatever. And that's as far as I'm going to bring it. I'm not worried about getting the chest in the waterfall. I'm not worried about any of that crap. I just want to go ahead and get to the dungeon. I don't think I'm going to be able to do the dungeon in one episode. So, if I can't do it in one episode, maybe it would be better if I fiddled around for a little bit. I don't know. But hey, this is the Zora's Fountain. That big old whale, that's King Jaboo Jaboo. Oh, that's right. I can't beat it in one episode. I actually need to go ahead and get back to, what do you call it? I was remembering at the beginning of this episode if I needed to do something, and I did need to do something. I needed to go back to the castle. I need to go get Din's fire. And yes, a little anticlimactic. Hey, holy shit, what's he doing? But we need to go ahead and get Din's fire. We'll come back, and then we'll get Furore's wind and a couple of other things. I think that's going to be better, in my opinion. If you're disappointed on the sudden transition, I do apologize. Leave a like. Like the video if you dislike what I'm doing. If you like what I'm doing, go ahead and like the video. I'd really appreciate it. But enough of me fishing for likes. Let's go ahead and get this job done and do it right. Plus, we get some money while doing it, so that's always a plus. I could go buy some beans, but I'm not too terribly worried about it. And while we're in town, we're going to go ahead and buy that mask. Why not? See? 100 rupees. Perfect. Only a predestined course of action could acquire a perfect amount of rupees such as that. Now, the real problem is if we can actually get up to the castle before it turns nighttime. Oh wait, that's right, I have the sun song, so it doesn't matter. Forgot about that. But still, it's fun to kind of plan those little scenarios in your head, right? There's a bunch of stuff that's opened up because we have the bombs, but we're going to go ahead and lay on a course and do what we're doing. Because it's more enjoyable for me to just go ahead and do this. I didn't want to go, you know, I mean, if we did the dungeon, it took us a whole episode damn near to do the second dungeon, right? The Waterstone dungeon is a little bit more difficult. Not terribly difficult, but it's still enough to where I really don't want to split it up into 2 episodes. I want to go ahead and just dedicate 1 episode to it. Can you blame me? I'm just trying to do right by you guys. All 12 of you. And what a lovely 12 you are. Have you been losing weight? Have you been working out? God damn, you look good tonight. Oh, I'm telling you, man. Oh, so if y'all don't know, and spoilers, this guy shows up in Majora's Mask. He's one of the main characters. Let's go ahead and get this Keaton mask. You know, I really want to do that. I want to get the promotional disc. The other promotional disc for the GameCube that came with the original Legend of Zelda and Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time. I want to get those. I think it has Link's Adventure 2, the second one. I need to do that because on my quest for beating every single Zelda game, I need to go ahead and get that disc because that's the most accessible those games will be for me. Because I'm not going to get a Wii U. As much as I kind of want to, I'm not at the point finance-wise to where I could really swing it, you know. You guys understand. There we go. And yes, Din's fire is a mandatory thing. Well, is it? No, it's not. And I say it's not because you get flame arrows later. But whenever you're in the Shadow Temple, you absolutely have to have either Din's fire or fire arrows. There's this one little area. Well, you'll see it. We'll get there eventually. Point is either fire arrows or Din's fire. That's the only way you solve that puzzle. Hello. And your polygonal boobies covered in moss. Welcome, Link. I'll give you a magic spell. Please take it. Put it up your butt and think of me. Look at that. Hell yeah. Did 13-year-old Andy feel the tinglies? Oh yeah, he certainly did. You got Din's fire. It creates a fireball that engulfs a lot of shit. There you go. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. I guess that kind of falls under the idea of the cult of domesticity. You know, the American way of thinking of wives are supposed to be at home and they're supposed to take care of the housework, do the dishes. You know, cult of domesticity. Shit that, you know, is kind of narrow-minded and really restricts women's ability to do shit in their own lives, right? Because if they're always at home, they're not able to have friends, they're not able to have productive, meaningful lives, right? And that kind of sucks. In my opinion. I don't know. Whatever your opinion is, I'm sorry. We need to do the Sun Song. But that what the fairy says plays into it, specifically because he's like, well, I'm here when you need me, right? And that's the same idea of a wife being at home. You come home from work, you take your shoes off, you drink your 1950s martini, and everything's right with the world, right? Because your wife is there to make you feel better. Well, nowadays that's not an acceptable notion. Simple as that. Okay, so we got Din's fire. We have enough time. Let's go ahead and give this mask back. Well, not give the mask. We need to sell the mask. That's what we're doing. Well, no, masks are going to be one episode by themselves. Because you can do a mask per dungeon, really. And, well, no, they all open up. You can't do the bunny hood until after the water dungeon. We're going to wait either way, and I apologize for teasing. But we're going to make the masks one episode. Until then, I guess we'll go ahead and run back with the mask on. That's a little reward for you guys. Like it or hate it, that's what it is. Keaton mask. I was doing some homework for my War and Society class earlier today, and I had to write a proposal for, hey, this is the first time we've ever gotten a magic jar. That's awesome. I was writing a proposal for a gold skulltula, the final project that we have for this summer semester. And I'm going to write about the Cold War military complex of the United States Navy. I think it'll be interesting, but I don't know. We'll see, man. While we're here, let's go ahead and buy these bastards. 10 rupees. Every time you buy them, they go up in price, just FYI. And I wish I could skip his dialogue, but I can't. We'll buy as much as we can, and then we'll move on. Chomp chomp, how about some magic beans? They're getting to be quite popular. He says different dialogue every time you buy them. And I don't believe we'll be able to buy another one, but we'll see. It should be up to 40 now, but they're all the rage. 40 rupees, yes. Outstanding. Okay. Go ahead and plan it. So whenever we become adults, that thing will mature and we'll be able to... Do I have to have the chicken? I just got shot in the face. Hell yeah. Good shot, squid boy. So now we have to do a little bit of backtracking. I do apologize. But 'tis what it is, as a Victorian douchebag would say. Rock. There we go. I grabbed a rock and then I grabbed a cock. Let's see here. Aside from this, the shrieking from this chicken, how are you guys doing today? I haven't really asked too many questions this playthrough. I've just been yammering on and enjoying myself and just having a gay old time. But I haven't really talked to you guys much. I know that times have been difficult with all the protests and the virus becoming more of a problem. Now it's making a resurgence. But don't lose heart. I'm here for you, and I'm playing Legend of Zelda. So hopefully this brings you a little bit of joy, knowing that I appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully we're enjoying ourselves together. It isn't as good as the old times where you hung out with family and you had great conversations, but you know, at least you get to listen to my raspy, girthy voice, right? I mean, why not? Who else in their right mind wouldn't want to, right? But as promised, I'm here and we're back to Zora's domain. I like how chill the music is in this area. I'm going to let y'all listen to that for a second. Is it because I took a drink of beer? I'm not telling. Yeah, I had to take a quick swig of my beer real quick. I apologize. But hopefully you took the opportunity to do so yourself. It's 17 minutes. We're going to go ahead and get Furore's Wind. And then we're going to go ahead and get in front of Jabu Jabu. Sound good, guys? I think it does. I don't know what it is. So a norther blew in a couple of days ago, and I don't know what it is about northers or whatever, but it blows something in from the north that just lights my allergies up, and it's really annoying. I mean, it's not bad, but you hear me kind of sniffing, and it's annoying to me at least. Hopefully it's not for you. I don't do it very often, but I do feel a little congested. The beer's helping. So I don't know if I really lifted the curtain on what's going on, but hello, another seductive fairy. Yes, please. So I finally got a component that allowed me to record off of my Wii, the Nintendo Wii, and record it with my Elgato, H60S is what it's called. It's my capture device. Point is it's a little box that has a AV input and then an HDMI output. You got Furore's Wind. This is a warp magic that you can use. So yeah, you will teleport to the warp point. When you first use the magic, you will create a warp point. When you use the magic again, you will either dispel the warp point or go to it. That's fair enough, right? So you can do it in a dungeon, you can do it over in the overworld. It's pretty useful. Do I ever use it? No, not really, but whatever. I should have read that again. I really do like that saying. When battle has made you weary, come back to me. Come to Butthead. If anybody's ever seen Beavis and Butthead before. Alright, well, this is good enough. Hey guys, I'm Andrew Campbell with Holtec Gaming. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate you investing your time into watching my videos. I really do. This is episode 8. We're going straight into episode 9. I really look forward to having you guys come back. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe to my channel if you like the video. Help me out. I really do appreciate it. Again, thank you very much. Have a great night. Bye-bye.